Diver's Isle.
It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
I can't remember what that is. Like the actual phobia term name. Like how you have arachnophobia, which is the fear of spiders. Stuttered there because there was a leaf like flying into my window over and over again, and it was, I wouldn't say freaking me out, but I was really confused. Almost looked like a bird. Anyways, leaves aside, can we? No, yeah. I always get happy when we can interact with like wood chimes and stuff. Just have a look around the island. It's a pretty island.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Anytime I like laugh at like that, it's normally me noticing what is possibly a reference to Twin Peaks. It's been a few already.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
There we go.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
Oh, it's an examine? Oh. I guess. No examining for us.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
Didn't look like she was looking at us
Lost in the
though.
sight for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Yeah, we can't examine it now. Oh, well. I'm not going to worry too much about trying to find everything. Because this is one of those games where it's quite easy to miss stuff. And I don't recall finding things changes any of the endings or whatnot. It just helps expand the world. And while I want to do that as much as I can knock the chairs over. I'm not going to worry about it. The fish.
Alice? Honey? The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark.
On the ferry. A famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose,
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. And now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
I mean, it wasn't really his fault.
The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Why do you say that? This is kind of spooky. Kind of neat, though. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing I do every time. Like, every time I play this game, I like go, okay, let's explore the area and whatnot. And I always go into the cabin first thinking that that would be something I can't do yet. Not the cabin, the generator room area.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Okay. Oh, hello. Interesting surprise.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise.
Oh.
It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
It's an old calendar.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Bit of a dick. He's only trying to help.
Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Lots of
Alice,
crows.
I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
Ah! Crows!
Alice? Alice?
That doesn't seem good.
Oh no!
Just straight into it. Good on him.
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
This isn't a good start.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
I mean, she was just trying to help, but I could see how it could be annoying. Oh. Might be quite the annoying accident had we...
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Yeah, taking out power lines? That must suck for someone. But I think we're now in the game proper-esque. Like, there's less tutorial-y stuff. Welp. Didn't like that car anyways. There's some neat things that this game does that I'll get into later. But for the time being, quite atmospheric, environmentally pretty. Ooh, look at the moon. I get easily distracted. And moons are just cool. That's a bright light. Oh.
Hello? Is someone there?
Sounds like someone's using a air breather or something.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Huh.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Right, that's another thing about this game that's slightly frustrating. We can't get all the manuscripts because some of them are locked behind nightmare mode.
Departure by Alan Wake.
And I don't think I have nightmare mode unlocked until you beat the game once, so yeah. Kind of frustrating, but I probably wouldn't have done nightmare mode either way. I probably would have missed some pages. I say and like instantly go off track. So yeah, I'm not going to worry too much.
Anybody there?
Oh hey. Oh.
Please, I've been in an accident.
To be fair, he's holding up quite well. Like no concussion, able to walk and talk. And there's the gas station. I thought we're getting closer to something else.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Looks like a lumber mill. Gonna put one of the hard hats on. I mean, it might be a good idea. You have a concussion already. You don't want something else hitting your head again. Only causing more problems. This is a dead end. And like any game, a dead end could mean secrets. But I think that one was just not. Employees must wear protective eyewear at all times. That's fine and all, but why is it here? Like, there doesn't seem to be a gate here. So why is that sign on this side of the fence? I don't know. Seems a bit suspicious.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Coral Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
Uh.
And square.
Doesn't seem good. Doesn't seem good at all. Hey, Themis. I mean, ooh, there we go.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Whoa! That was close. But yeah, that's one neat thing about this game, is the fact that you find manuscripts. And thankfully a lot of them are, if not all of them, are actually read out. So I don't have to do much reading in this game.
It's the latest thing! Two birds? Incontestably proven! Fall.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Energizes.
During your trying,
Oh, sorry.
it's the latest thing.
Trying to look at the map.
Incontestably proven health benefits let you kill one
Yes.
stone.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Only
Those collect
Oh. That's not good.
This is bad.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't look good. Maybe we should get up. I think it walked into the electricity as well. Yeah, it's a good thing we came out. Well, I didn't want us to focus.
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
Wow, way to be a dick to Stucky.
There were more of them.
I had no qualms in shooting them to death.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or
Two
something.
peoples.
There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. Eerie
Yellow
hand-painted
stuff.
graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Some goodies. Flare gun. Just a flare gun, but still. Goodies. I have to keep an eye out for that. Turn this off, I guess. Probably could have just used the
The dark
switch.
forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Pop. Nice and simple. Emergency box always has batteries and bullets, like any good emergency box. Thankfully, pages are quite easy to spot.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Rose being the diner lady. Waitress, that's what they are called. The diner waitress. Diner lady.
What the hell was that?
I don't know, some kind of vision. Running.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Yeah, I don't really want to look at the water either. It's very jugged. It's fine there. Let's just not look at it. Doesn't look like there might be anything this way. Oh, there might be. Coffee thermos. 'Cause we gotta get that damn fine coffee. Ha! I feel like I'm gonna look at white splotches on rocks in the distance and be like, oh, Paige! Yeah, it's just a white splodge on a rock. I guess this way. Oh, hi. Okay.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Well, I've got a gun for Stucky, and deliver it one bullet at a time. Huh. That could be in your book, Mr. Wake. Oh, hey, there's the cabin. What goodies there? There's a page there. While I have said I'm not going to worry about missing stuff, I am going to go after things I actually see, even if it does mean backtracking. Yeah, we can jump. It's like one thing I like in games when you have a jump, even if it's a weak ass jump like that. Sometimes it's just enough, you know. At least we could see them trying. Oh, there's a lot. Wow.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
So, he's our editor. It sounds like he might be on his way. Interesting. It's funny that the whole mechanic of the manuscripts, some people like them. I, for one, like them, but some people dislike them for the fact that they... Oh, wow, they didn't notice this. For some people find that it kind of spoils stuff of the story, but I think it's an interesting mechanic that, you know, works well. Ow! Dick! Oh. I was aiming for the knife he'd thrown, but missed. Oh, there's some goodies somewhere. I don't know. Look at that. Oh, up here. Makes sense. Climbing ladder.